Groundbreaking on a new skyscraper in downtown Phoenix is set for later this summer. This is not just any skyscraper. It'll be the tallest building in Arizona and bring a new look to the Phoenix skyline. Here with more on all this is Chris Mackey. She's Community and Economic Development Director for the City of Phoenix. Good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Yeah, we're talking about that. Okay, before we get to the tallest building, because we've heard about tall buildings and how people have ideas of tall buildings before in the past here. I want to talk about downtown. Holy smokes, if you've been gone for 10 years and you come back, you're going to look around and go, what's going on?
You don't recognize the place.
No. What is going on?
It's absolutely crazy. So we've had a really strong focus since 2014 on bringing new people in to live in downtown Phoenix. We've gone from 10,000 people in 2014. We put this audacious goal together that we wanted to get 20,000 people living by 2030. We're at 24,500 today. We'll be at 30,000 by 2030, and that doesn't include our students.
Yeah, and that it sounds to me like they all fit in this new building here.
I think so.
We're tallest. Okay, where is this building going to be built, and how tall is it going to be?
So it is just north of Van Buren on 2nd Avenue.
Okay.
So it will be just kind of adjacent to the new Central Station project. It's going to be 44 stories, about 542 feet tall. To put that in perspective, Chase Tower, that's the existing tallest building in Phoenix, is 40 stories and 483 feet.
So it's 60 feet taller than Chase Tower.
60 feet taller.
And there's a second tower that's going to be going along with this, not quite as tall?
There is about 36 stories is that tower.
Okay.
So altogether, this project will have just under 700 high-density residential units, 230 hotel keys, about 200,000 square feet of office, ground floor retail and restaurants. It's really going to be kind of this encompassing living space all in one.
It's got a little city in itself.
It's going to be cool.
700 multifamily. Okay, are we talking apartments? Are we talking condos? A little bit of both?
These are apartments.
This is all rental?
All rental apartments. We've seen just in the last year about 1,200 high-density residential multifamily units finish here in downtown, and our absorption rate, or how fast they're being taken down, is exceeding what is around metropolitan Phoenix by about 4 times. So I think what kind of to your point when you were talking earlier is that downtown's just turned into this new, really exciting, vibrant place that people want to live so they can walk to the pubs and to work.
You mentioned a hotel in there as well. I mean, like how many floors does that take up?
So it's about 12 of the floors of one of the taller towers.
Okay, so and then people can live above the 12-story hotel.
Absolutely.
And you got retail at the bottom. You got retail, restaurants, the whole nine?
Coffee shop, the whole thing, a paseo that really will connect downtown right through a beautiful landscape walk area.
What kind of parking you're going to have here?
About 1,200 subterranean parking spaces. So there'll be some subterranean and some above grade, enough to service the project and kind of the great restaurants that are already in the area.
You know, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of humans doing a lot of things. That needs a lot of infrastructure, doesn't it? I mean, how is that working? What's the equation there?
You know, the really great thing is when downtown was built, it was really built to stand the test of time. And the infrastructure that was here, you know, some of this infrastructure was put in 1903 or 1910 or in a lot of older areas. So the development community is putting in all new infrastructure, but our power grid was built to handle all of the power of the new high-density residential. Water and wastewater is there, and we're creating. I think what's really important is it's paying attention to a lot of existing infrastructure as opposed to having to build new infrastructure as we push out.
Yeah, but it just seems like, you know, Phoenix has been around a long time, but we haven't had up to 700 multifamily units in one big thing.
No.
It sounds like a lot of piping going on and plumbing and all sorts of things.
It's a lot of great jobs for people to build these towers.
Well, you got that as well, too. All right, I'm looking at here and I'm seeing lots of glass. And I'm thinking we have lots of sun. Are there concerns over reflections? Are there concerns over heat when you're 44 some odd stories tall? Heat rises, Christine.
You know, that's what they tell me.
Yes.
The developer that's doing this project is Aspirant Development, and he has done a number of projects in downtown Phoenix that are a lot of glass. And over the years, from a sustainability and a standard, they've really figured out how to stop the reflection. They've figured out how to not absorb the heat into that glass. And so we've had a lot of experience with that here in downtown over the last decade, and it's really working. Technology's changed dramatically from when it was originally conceived of for glass, and the buildings would get so hot.
Yeah, okay, groundbreaking is when?
The end of this year.
End of this year, and how long?
It will take about 36 months to build.
About 3 years then,
Yep.
and then you got your this. You got your this.
Then you got it.
But what happens to Chase Tower? I mean, I feel bad for Chase Tower. It used to be the big kahuna.
I
now.
know.
What
It's going to go back to being a big kahuna again. The developer that owns that building is working on their redevelopment plans now. They've gutted the entire building and completed all the environmental work that's within the building, and we're working really closely with them on the different disciplines that'll be inside of that building. My guess is that one will start redevelopment in early 2026.
Okay, yeah, because you feel bad. I mean,
I do
it's
too.
kind of fencing around it. It looks like
know.
kind of lost and forlorn, and you're going to be building this thing right close to it, but
Right.
it'll have a second life.
It will.
Chris Mackey, always a pleasure. City of Phoenix, good to have you here.
Thank you.